Jesus said, I am the vine, you are the branches. If a man remains in me and I in him, he will bear much fruit. But apart from me, he can do nothing. Meanwhile, Saul was still breathing out murderous threats against the Lord's disciples. He went to the high priest and asked for him for letters to the synagogues in Damascus, so that if he found any there who belonged to the way, whether man or woman, he might take them as prisoners to Jerusalem. As he neared Damascus on his journey, suddenly a light from heaven flashed around him. He fell to the ground and heard a voice saying to him, Saul, Saul, why do you persecute me? Who are you, Lord? Saul asked. I am Jesus, whom you are persecuting, he replied. Now get up and go into the city, and you will be told what you must do. For 3 days he was blind and did not eat or drink anything. In Damascus, there was a disciple named Ananias. The Lord told him, go to the house of Judas on Straight Street and ask for a man from Tarshish named Saul, for he is praying. In a vision, he has seen a man named Ananias come and place his hands on him to restore his sight. Lord, Ananias answered, I have heard many reports about this man and all the harm he has done to your holy people in Jerusalem. But the Lord said to Ananias, go, this man is my chosen instrument to proclaim my name to the Gentiles and their kings and the people of Israel. I will show him how much he must suffer for my name.
Amid the world's bleak wilderness, a vineyard grows with promise green, the planting of the Lord himself. His love selected this terrain, his vine with love he planted here, to bear the choicest fruit for him. We are his branches, chosen dear, and though we feel the dresser's knife, we are the objects of his care. From him we draw the juice of life, for him supply his winery, with fruit from which true joys derive. Vine, keep what I was meant to be, your branch with your rich life in me.
Now, friends, I want to remind you of the gospel I preached to you, which you received and on which you have taken your stand. By this gospel you are saved, if you hold firmly to the word preached to you. Otherwise you have believed in vain. For what I received I have passed on to you of first importance, that Christ died for our sins according to the Scriptures, that he was buried, and that he was raised on the third day according to the Scriptures, and that he appeared to Peter and then the 12. After that, he appeared to more than 500 of the brothers at the same time, most of whom are still living, though some have fallen asleep. Then he appeared to James, then to all the apostles, and last of all he appeared to me, Paul. For I am the least of the apostles, and do not even deserve to be called an apostle, because I persecuted the church of God. But by the grace of God I am what I am, and his grace to me was not without effect. Therefore, this is what we preach, and this is what you believe. I am talking to you Gentiles, inasmuch as I am the apostle to the Gentiles, I make much of my ministry. If some of the branches have been broken off, and you, Though a wild olive shoot have been grafted in among the others, and now share in the nourishing sap from the olive root, do not boast over those branches. If you do, consider this: you do not support the root, but the root supports you. You will say then, branches were broken off so that I could be grafted in. They were broken off because of unbelief, and you stand by faith.
Vine, keep what I was meant to be, your branch with your rich life in